YouTube. Taking a moment walking around Walmart, man. It's Saturday, also known as home time, also known as the time people like, you know, supposed to do nothing but rest and be with your family. I tell you now, if you're doing this stuff for yourself and you think you're gonna come home every week, not have to think about nothing, don't have to worry about the truck, and just keep running and making money, you're a lie. You're a flat foot lie. I just came in here, got my oil and filter from a 3-week oil change. A lot of deals. I don't buy it at the pump. I don't advise you to either. Getting it in, you know, they out there now getting 2 rear tires put on the truck. Had some on back order, would have bought a set, but you know, got 2 for the back, and next week we'll have 2 on the front, brand new, so it'll be a set on there again, because this stuff happens every 3, 4 months, 5 months. You need tires. Just got through putting $1,100 set on the trailer. That's what you need. $900 set on the truck. That's what it takes. But my week. This is what I'm finna talk about. My week. All right, we're gonna start off Friday. Last Friday. Last Friday, my truck coming out of Arizona. Had a slight DOT inspection. It went okay. Can't complain. It is what it is. But after that, coming through West Texas, had an air conditioning line. Rupture on the truck. So Friday, all the way to Monday, I was searching for that line to replace that line and get it charged back up and serviced. The dealership in my area didn't have it. No one had it in the area. So, hey, I tell them to order it. It's not going to be here for a couple days, maybe 2 or 3 days. But I got to make this run to Miami, down there really near Orlando. And I had 2 loads on the truck, so they got to go. Regardless, you got air, you just got to go. So what we did was I jumped in the truck, went on down to Florida, but before I left, I went online. I found the line. It was at a dealership in Florida, Bartow, Florida. One of my drop-offs near Orlando, so it wasn't that far to Bartow, maybe an hour or something. So I ordered it. I was like, well, what I'll do is I'll just get it there, put it on there in their parking lot or whatever, save me $150 on labor, go right back in, get it vacuumed down, charged up, problem solved. Drive Monday, make my first drop off, get there early in the morning, near Jacksonville, dropped off, headed on down to Orlando, probably maybe 2:30 in the evening, dropped off, headed to Bartow. Get there, it's about 3:30, maybe 4 o'clock, maybe 4:30 when I get there. I pull up, I go see the parts guy. It's like, I ordered this part, I paid for it, it's there, it should be here. They said it was in the inventory, I came to pick it up. Oh, no, sir. We got to let you talk to the internet sales guy. How about these people at the Dodge dealership in Bartow, Florida, got online and sold parts as a third party? Now, you look at their dealership website and their parts and stuff, they say it's there. It ain't there. It wasn't there. It never was there. They were getting it drop shipped to my house. But while I was ordering it, it gave me the option to pick it up. So I clicked on that, saved some money on shipping. I'm going to be down there anyway, so I'll just pick it up. They lied. Some live fuckers. And when I get back home and I look up the name of this dealership, I most definitely will put y'all ass on blast. Because I drove like 700 miles with the intention of picking up something that I paid for. I paid for this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's my money. To the point where when I get down there now, I don't have a line. Now I got a dumbass explanation from a semi-retarded motherfucker that was on the online. A dumbass explanation why my part isn't where it's supposed to be when I paid for it to be where it's supposed to be, and telling me that they're going to get it drop shipped to my house. I don't need that line at home. I live in Mississippi. I came to Florida to get that line. So, you know, that was one of those things. I actually went back, stayed the night, got up Tuesday morning, had a load, grabbed it. I made the load so it went to Shreveport. I live near Jackson, Mississippi. If you know the highway, I-20, straight across. Once you get back up on 10, jump on up 65, get on I-20, come back across. I'm headed to Shreveport. My house is on the way. The line made it. Wednesday morning, I get there. I paid $225 for this line that I already bought from another person for $200. Okay. Get it, go right out in the parking lot. 15 minutes, broke the whole side down over there, put that AC line on, back in the dealership, get it shot up. Go into this Dodge dealership, Brandon, Mississippi, Mac Hyatt, went back there. I stayed in the waiting room for probably about an hour. Now, mind you, I was a dealership technician for about 11 years. And never really had a break in employment. I always I went from GM, well, I actually went from Ford to GM to Mercedes without a break in their employment at all. So, like, when it comes to dealership mechanics, time it takes to do stuff, time it pays for a job, I know that shit backwards and forward. You're not gonna tell me when you come in to charge an AC up that the 20-minute vacuum test that it takes on that machine, if it passes, you can't shoot that truck up in an hour. In an hour? So I ended up going to the back. I went on in the back. I get a chance to look, holler at the technician, whatever. So he tells me, hey man, this new AC machine they got, I don't know what's going on. It keeps failing the vacuum test. I was like, well, it shouldn't be failing the vacuum test because the only leak in the system has been taken care of. All the seals are put on. Every bolt is torqued where it's supposed to be because I do good work. I do good work. So, hey. Not being without doubt, I let them, leak down, test it maybe 2 or 3 more times, which took an hour. Okay, so he mentions that, oh, we have an old school machine. We have that old school machine. It doesn't plug into an OBD2 or nothing. It's just an old school machine. I said, go get that machine, man. He got the machine. He wasn't familiar with it. I told him, put the vacuum on it. We're gonna let it hold for 20 minutes. If it doesn't drive vacuum, let's find out how much the shot of Freon, how many pounds does it take for this truck to be full. Went, looked that up, came back, vacuum test had passed. It didn't lose any vacuum, not 1 pound, not a half a pound of vacuum, none. Okay, find out it's 2 pounds, shoot up 2 pounds, snowballs. Only took 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours. And I explained to the service department manager that, okay, I understand that y'all charge $125 an hour, and my rate is set at the amount of time that it's in the book that pay for this. But do understand this: the reason I'm back there and taking the moment to go above and beyond to make sure this stuff gets done is because I own this company. I'm not a driver. This is not somebody else's truck. My truck. My truck. And every hour I sit back there in the bay and you charge me $125, I lose $195 just by sitting still. Y'all know my number for the day, what I be trying to do. And had that on the trailer. I'm talking about when I went and got all this stuff did, my trailer was at the spot, parked and locked up with a load to Shreveport. So, you know, I did that. You know, you can make stuff happen to try and make bad situations go smoothly as possible. You still make some money out of it. But to be honest with you, you gotta understand this stuff happens. There are losses to be incurred, and that money needs to be there. Which leads me to Thursday. I'm in Shreveport, drop off. I dropped off and went and got another load going back to Alabama. Right, Alabama. I had to remember, you guys. Going back to Alabama. Took that back across. I think I got pictures of it. I'm going to shoot a picture of it. It was some reels. Real parachute, if you know what I mean. But it was some reels, and I'll probably throw a picture up of that, probably right there. And it was one of the things where we got the reels on across there. Got terrible gas mileage. It is what it is. Containers, reels, stuff like that. Terrible gas mileage. Charge accordingly, because they paid well. It made up for that day I lost. Y'all. So, okay. Got that over there. Shreveport. Got those reels. Took those reels to Alabama. Montgomery, Alabama. Went right up to Bessemer. All this happened on a Friday. I dropped off on a Friday in Montgomery. Drove up to Bessemer.